Welcome to the Heavyweight Podcast.
The message behind saying the title of the Heavyweight Podcast is to be able to say that we can weigh in on some heavy shit. You know, what we're talking about is important from every aspect of it. It's a heavy weight. It's not just about physical weight, but the weight of things that can weigh our minds. So I think it's dope that we can have this conversation.
What's good? This is episode 175 of the Heavyweight Podcast.
Yay.
I am your anti-social host, never your favorite, Stutter McFly, with these two guys. Go ahead and state your name for the beautiful people out here.
It's your boy Mo to the Lethal.
Mo to the.
Moesha.
It's like when Jay did that ad lib.
That's all I remember thinking about is,
Moesha.
yeah.
I go by the name of Sleazy J. Or Sleazy J. You know?
Is that Sleazy Johnson? Is that for your reputation?
I hope not. I hope you don't go by Sleazy. No.
Who's Sleazy? You know a Sleazy J? Did he steal my name?
No, he said Sleazy Johnson. That'd be horrible, the reputation to have.
Why? Some people throw it in buckets. That's the old one. That's the old Kev.
Okay.
How are your weeks?
Oh, it was cool. Man. That's cool. I'm fat. I probably gained 20 pounds because I was fucking that food up.
Mm-hmm.
It's Thanksgiving. I said I'll lose it again. I knew it was gonna be a problem when I was eating dressing and mac and cheese in the same spoon.
Did you just look at the spoon and go,
What did you do?
I ate the mac and cheese and dressing at the same time. I put mac and cheese on the fork, then I dipped it in the dressing. And,
did you hear hypertension or what?
you know,
Made my blood pressure go higher.
did it?
I ate nigga gravy, so I can't say nothing.
I did have a little bit of yam juice on the dressing at the same time too.
You all don't do chitterlings?
I don't really do the pork anymore.
Yeah,
My wife loves chitlins.
We do.
You do?
I shouldn't do that like it smell good. It don't smell good. That's a lie.
Like
That's a lie and a half.
I grew up eating them. You know, I grew up eating it. I mean, I was raised by country folks.
Maybe
so
we should. I don't.
We
is
ate hogs.
Is that one thing we shouldn't keep tradition? Is the slave food?
You
Should
ever
we
had-
cut that
Hey
off?
man, look here.
It's delicious, but it's like
It's delicious. It's delicious.
everything else we found out was bad, but we was like,
It's funny you said that, Kevin, because my mom was talking about the other week. She was like, man, I ain't made no pig feet in a long time. I said, damn, I was thinking, when the last time I had pig feet? I said, I probably was a teenager last time I ate pig feet.
Guess I ain't nigga enough. I don't know
But
what
I would some pig feet right now with some hot sauce.
eating on the knuckles.
My dad used to do all that shit. I just look at him
You look-
like,
Look at him.
Yeah, you wouldn't like my grandfather because he
Oh,
was
they
like,
didn't like how I ate them.
because my grandfather was
they-
like, so your mom made pig feet. This is what we eating, and we're not making nothing else. So you can eat this or don't eat.
And you ain't gonna eat. You
And
gonna eat the gristle.
Yeah, yeah. Like either you eating this or you not eating. Like we not like, you know how today, like, you know, because I mean I'm guilty of this. Oh, I don't want to eat that. So okay, well we'll make you something that makes you eat. Nah, back in my day, nah. I guess you say eating.
you guys-
Sometimes that
your
works.
Parents ever eat sardine cans in front of you?
My wife does.
I do the oysters, the smoked oysters.
I can't do sardines. My wife does
Why?
that shit though.
Dad and he used to.
Just peel them open, put some hot
Yeah.
sauce on them, and start eating. That's what she
A
do.
little halibut. Is that what it is? The
I
herring.
don't know.
Herring is the one in the
I don't
can.
know.
Huh?
That shit terrible.
It's fish.
Let me tell you something though, like so my uncle went to God rest his soul, my uncle passed. My uncle went to prison, like early 20s. He was a young man. Came home, got out. He was Muslim. He didn't eat pork. That's how petty my grandfather was. He cooked nothing but pork for 35 days straight. So it took 35 days to convert my uncle back to Christianity.
That's some mean shit. That is some mean shit. He said, "Fuck you and your religion." Like that's cold.
Well, first of all, you gonna tell my grandfather, who was a Christian pastor, that you Muslim,
Yeah.
and you in his house, you in his house living under his roof, gonna tell him what you not eating and you eating his food?
Tell you what it was. It's like, nigga, you ain't Muslim.
Oh boy.
That's the funniest story.
So the weeks were good.
Yeah.
That was good.
My week was weekend.
Yeah.
I mean, it was almost to the point I looked like the weekend.
I was gonna say, did you say weekend or weekend?
I couldn't feel my face.
I don't know if it's appropriate for the thought I had when you said it was weekend. I wasn't thinking him. I was like, "There's a meeting in my." So you just weekend all week.
I thought the weekend, but I was gonna ask you which version. We're doing cracked out weekend or weekend with the face process.
We might do a subdivision where I'm his cousin the weekday. Shit.
What kind of music do you make? Just chill.
Just chill.
EDM.
It's a vibe, whatever the vibe is.
I don't really say much to it. I just let it play, and you might hear that's me. What are the words? I don't know.
Ugh.
It's whatever I feel the day.
It's a little Uzi Vert.
Yeah. So let's get into the shenanigans.
Shenanigans.
So how can we shift the societal perceptions of aging to promote a more positive narrative?
Of aging?
Yeah.
I don't really care, man. I feel like everything older is better.
You know what's interesting is I saw this video on TikTok where they were saying there was this black lady that was saying that she noticed the difference between 40-year-olds now than 40-year-olds back in yesteryear, and it would do a comparison of like a celebrity that was 40 then and then a celebrity that was 40 now, and like
They look different?
look completely different. Like I think they used like
They look younger?
Amari Hardwick and all that, and they're like, this guy's this age, but then this guy back in the day was also this age, but the dude from back in the day looked way older.
Well,
now we look younger.
Drugs and alcohol.
Their life expectancy was.
Yeah.
What's Jonathan Majors' excuse?
He just listen. I will tell you, he is a time traveler.
Like for real?
He's a time traveler.
That nigga's old.
He came in and was like, "Yes'm."
That nigga's old. But yeah, I think because I feel like somebody, was it Joe Budden's podcast that I was listening to where they were saying something, and it hit me when they said it because it made me the realization. It was like sometimes we'll be looking at shit like, man, for an older woman, she ain't half bad. And you're like, nigga, you're right there too. like. Yep. You got like, you don't realize you're in that thinking process.
You know,
is changing.
The best part is when you go on like TikTok, Facebook, or any of those things, and you're like, "Oh, you look terrible," and then you're like, "Oh, you're 35. Sweet, I'm doing okay."
Yeah.
That's awful. But
because I was going to ask you, what do you consider older?
But
us.
we're older now. But like, you don't realize that.
I've seen a lot of women in their 40s and early 50s that are banging.
But that's what I'm saying is
if I was single, she could get it.
We're right at that age though that we get so used to looking at ourselves as young that we don't realize that we're up there too.
But we don't look like shit either.
Yeah, we don't look like shit. But at the same token, like,
I don't look at myself as young anymore because when I look at younger people now, they irritate me. That's how I know I got old. Because if I see a group of like early 20-year-olds in the store, I'm like, oh fuck, let me go over here till these niggas leave because I don't want to interact with these young niggas.
Nah, I'll be listening and be like,
I think they were talking about Angel Reese and Shaq's interview and exchange, and there was like he looked like the creepy older guy, and I was like, then you're like, are we in that bracket now? Are we the creepy older guys now?
Think about it. Most of these Instagram, TikTok famous girls, right? When they come across your timeline, they're like 20, 25 and younger.
Go make a comment in there. You'll find out real quick. They're like, what you doing with your whole ass family? With your old ass.
Right?
like
right?
Thanks.
So I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, dude, I was like 13 or 18 when you were like, get the fuck off my For You page. Where's your mama at? Let me see your mama.
Next to him.
I was going to say something else. I was going to say something OnlyFans related, but.
Man, we there.
Yeah.
I think we there. And I'm okay with it. I'm cool. Sometimes I give
Is there-
advice.
is there
Do you
a-
ever give advice to the
Is
young?
there a mature side of OnlyFans?
The YNs? There is, actually.
Or-
There's unnude OnlyFans. There's a lot of it.
Older fans.
There are people cooking on there.
And people pay for that.
Yep.
Oh, okay, that's wild. That's wild. That is very wild. Okay.
So, what are some of the common myths about aging that need to be challenged?
I think just because you're older, you can't do certain things. If you take care of yourself properly, you should be able to maintain the lifestyle you want for a long time. Now, you may have to do things in moderation or a modified version of them, but you should be able. You can still live a full life.
I said this shit yesterday. I said shit. Mike Tyson at 58 is what I want to look at 35. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of niggas when you look at them, you're like, shit. Like,
sort of. I'm gonna give that caveat, sort of, because I don't want to be like.
No, not the walking, nigga. I'm talking about the shape, the in shape. I was like, that motherfucker at 58. Shit, there's some people at 30 that would wish to look like that.
Oh yeah, I got a barrel.
I think it's the misconception there is that you can't still be in shape when you get older.
Oh no, you can.
Look at
man,
Dwayne Johnson. How old is he?
Yeah,
he's not young no more.
There's a black guy go to the gym, Mikey Jim. He probably about 60, 65. He's probably the strongest old man in there.
So I think when you get older that you're weak or that you can't be strong, and it's like, nah.
No, it's just if you don't use it, you lose it.
Yeah,
so
I feel
keep
like
fucking, fellas.
People act like it's like you're just dying. You're getting closer. You're getting closer to dying, but it's like you still
YOLO.
gonna live. You might do more living when you start getting older. Like I know some people when you retire. Oh, you living.
Yeah.
Where you at? Oh, we're in Rome. Like, oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What's up?
Shout out to Ed Leon, our coworker. He just it was a couple months ago or a month ago, he had gotten back from vacation. He was gone like 2 weeks to maybe a month. And I saw him, I was like, man, you were gone for a while. He's like, yeah, I was on vacation, man. Went with the wife. And he was like, yeah, we went to like France and somewhere else. He's like, we ended up in France. And he was like, me and the wife, our schedules were so busy. We figured since the kids are out of the house and all that, we just figured, when we take our vacations, we make it big in that moment. I said, I fuck with that. It was like we're just gonna like. He's like, I already got money put away for the family, the kids, when in the event of our demise. But like, he said, right now, I'm just gonna the money I'm making now. We're trying to enjoy it. I said, I fuck with that. Like, and he just said they pick random places for vacation, and since their schedules are so hectic, they line it up to when they're both going to be off, and they just go.
I fuck with that.
So shout out to Ed Leon. I told you Ed Leon was the dude that he was so small and suave. One day I said, "Some tell me this nigga's wife is black and she's black."
Listen, his name is Ed Leon.
Yeah,
he's smooth.
But like you see him like
smooth
chill as shit. You like, man, you just so smooth. I was like, your wife black, huh? And as soon as I saw, I said, I fucking knew it.
Well, his name,
fucking knew it. Like,
what's your name? Ed Leon. Like first and last.
Chill as shit, dude. But shout out to him. But yeah, that shit was. It kind of made you like, that's what's up, because you just like, man, we just fucking like we make the most of it. Like, fuck it, we're gonna do it big. Like, so in what ways can older adults continue to grow and thrive?
You got to keep your ear to the street, man. Like you can't do what I feel like I've seen my parents do. Or like parents of like people our age do. Like they get so caught up in doing things their way that they have no interest in technology. And then when they need the technology, they come to you to do all the technical stuff for them. Mm-hmm. Like, so you got to keep up with the trends as far as like technology goes.
Funny, because that was one of the fucking other questions.
Because you got to keep up. Like, I'm not saying that you got to be all on TikTok and all that other shit, right? You ain't got to participate in the social media aspect of the world, but you need to know how to Google some shit.
Bing.
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, or Bing, right? Load up the old Firefox and do something.
Honestly, I think a part is don't dismiss the youth either.
Yeah.
Because they may say some stupid shit, but there's some shit where you're like, things is changing. And that's right. You're right.
I will say this. And my answer, it goes back to the last episode. Motherfucker, when you get older, it takes longer to heal.
Yes, you does.
Oh, yeah.
So when you're in the gym and Mr. Ego pops up, you remember what I told you. I went to the gym, tried to play with some young whippersnappers, twisted my ankle severely, was afraid because it wouldn't heal, thought I broke it, went to the ER, only for the ER to say, oh, there ain't nothing wrong with you. You're just old. You're getting older.
Yeah.
It takes longer to heal. I said, damn. Like, so yes, just taking into account as you get older in order to thrive.
Yeah.
Yeah, you used to sprain your ankle on Saturday, you'd be good by Monday.
And
that
drinking too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you got to cut the drinking down.
You ain't recovering.
No.
It ain't gonna wake up and drink again.
You know, 4 beers on Friday might not affect you in your 20s. 4 beers on Friday on 40s, you might be fucked up to Monday.
So take into account how important, in order to grow and thrive, stretching,
yes,
eating right, keeping up with cardio, because a lot of shit, like you said, if you don't use it, you lose it, and then that shit will affect your overall health to where your life expectancy is lower because you're not staying active.
Yep.
So yeah, just take that into account, because I felt older in that instance when that nurse said, "Oh, there's nothing wrong. You're just getting older." I was like, "Damn!" Like,
well, when you turn 40, they just start acting opposite.
Yeah.
Like, hey, you're too young for this. You're like, bitch, you just told me
I was old.
But yeah. So I'm gonna just ask the question anyway. And I'm gonna ask 2 questions at once. Fuck it. What role does technology play in enhancing their lives as older adults? And on top of that, can you share personal stories that illustrate the benefits of aging?
The one benefit of aging is you get that goddamn senior discount.
At what age are you talking about, though?
55, you get that senior discount.
55 and alive.
Then we're just in that middle point where you just
we
shit out of luck.
You look at it like this. It's like when we were 18, insurance was high, right? Then you turn 21, it dropped a little bit. When you turn 25, it got great. Now you're not gonna get another bump in insurance till you hit 55.
One thing too is people leave you the fuck alone.
Right.
They go, all right, yeah.
Unless
you
you
gotta fuck alone.
Unless your name is Jake Paul. He over out here messing with senior citizen. But technology is going to help you because it's going to help you automate certain things that you can't do, right? So when I think about technology, like for aging people, like things like DoorDash,
voice to text.
What's the one that gets your groceries? Instacart, stuff like that. Even Uber, you can't drive anymore. But you know what I'm saying? Like that stuff like that helps you, right? So that technology like that and advancement like that helps you. I think for a lot of older people, I don't think they probably like it, but I do think like the whole telehealth thing is good.
Yeah, to be able to, yeah, I agree.
To be able to like you don't have to worry about going to your doctor all the time. You can seriously sit face to face. You can get your meds delivered to you now. You know what I mean? So like there's some benefits. Like
solitary when we put your ass in a home.
Yeah. Yeah. You can play checkers with Bob. Y'all gonna be here all day.
But I will say with telehealth though, if you got a lump or you feel like you broke your hip, go to the fucking
go to the doctor.
Yeah. Don't be like, don't use the telehealth for that.
Yeah. I got a tumor. You're like, you don't. You got a mosquito bite. Like,
so if you guys had an opportunity to get one of those Tesla robots, would you get one?
How far are we talking?
I was just thinking about the memes.
How long in? Anytime?
Like
ever?
When you're older, would you get one?
By then, probably, because it's worked out by then.
Man. My greatest fear with them Tesla robots is I feel like it might be an iRobot situation.
That's cool, but if I'm older, then
I feel like the biggest fear for the robots is that motherfuckers is perverted And the robots ain't gonna be used for their sole purpose or intention, and they're gonna be walking in on people, oh fuckers is dead, and they're like, what happened?
But
He was fucking the robot.
But on the flip side of that, I was like, man, if I can get 2 of those robots to do everything I don't want to do,
Yeah.
like
Yeah, that's the thing.
like laundry, yard work.
Yeah.
Now, if you're like starting to deteriorate, does the robot just off you? Like,
My question is, can the robots take my car to get gas?
I'm not using gas. I'm riding the robot. Are you kidding me?
This motherfucker better be a transformer.
Like, you better run.
Fuck.
I think by the time we're older, yeah,
Yeah.
it should be have the kinks worked out.
That robot. We keep getting a distress call from this address.
Yeah.
Like, are you doing something to the robot?
Well, we gotta give it like 15 years to find out if it's racist. They put racism in it.
Why does a Model TY0571 have a wig on?
Oh, that's disgusting. You know how many mods there will be? Ugh.
Did you create a hole in?
You know people gonna use those robots to babysit their kids.
Yeah.
Oh, well, didn't they say that? You can use this to babysit your kids. Like,
no, you can't.
you going to jail.
No, Model J51 was
All I know
supposed to
is
babysit my kid.
All I know is that maybe not our kids, but our kids to be teenagers is gonna be rough because you can just have the robot stand guard. Ain't no sneaking out because the robot gonna spot your ass because he don't sleep.
Oh, that robot's doing homework. Ask the robot. Don't ask me. Ask the robot.
Yeah, explain everything.
Yeah. How do you do this block math? Ask the robot.
Well, Kevin, you gonna fucking,
then that one,
God damn it, Kevin, don't trigger me.
that one Tesla
fucking
robot
trigger me.
that somebody can afford in the hood is gonna get overwhelmed and just fucking explode.
Oh no, that's
the
where
trauma.
it's probably gonna become racist from that. That's fucked up. I shouldn't say that. That's our people. Nigga out there like, hey, they tried to steal me 3 times.
Motherfucker try to jack me for parts and shit.
You know how much time I gotta put in with my robot to teach him how to properly season shit?
Motherfucker
shit.
come back hobbling on one leg.
God damn it,
Damn,
Kevin.
I can't hate. I don't like how I think. Got a robot in the hood. Be walking out like the daddy. I understand. Oh shit. That's rude.
A fucker look like you
Hey,
coming
man.
in the morning smoking a cigarette. Stressed the fuck out.
Robot out there like, what is life?
Hey man, what happened to your robot? He went to get some milk.
We saw him on the corner asking for change.
He went to get the milk and he never came back. He said he had to go to the factory for repairs.
Oh shit.
Fuck.
Oh shit.
God damn. All right.
Can we name this one Bye Robot?
Fuck. Ooh, shit.
Shit.
Oh, man. Okay. Ooh.
My robot gonna hate me. Hey man,
Found this episode.
go out there and change them brake pads.
That motherfucking fucking size and shit. Oh, my God.
I'm sorry, I don't want to. But on the flip side is, you'll go in the South and you're going to see a bunch of robots out in the fields picking cotton. They're like, this is the closest we could get.
It would be wrong if they, like, requested them to be
The
in
darker
black.
robots?
Yeah, like,
Like, where'd they get these black? Oh.
fuck. All right.
Oh man, that's hilarious.
Whew. Transitioning. Segue. What prompted your desire for change?
The robot.
What do you mean, like throughout life or like
and just
more
in
currently?
life and
Oh.
your career, just your health, your the way you live your personal life.
I think I hit this point, being serious, I hit this point around 26 where I just wanted better. I just wanted better. And then, so I try to constantly take steps to achieve that. And I think my drive to want better, it just kept getting enhance with every milestone that came along. So like I got married a little better. Now I'm a dad better. Now I got a house. But you know what I'm saying? Like it kind of just kept progressing.
For sure.
I think my biggest shift came when I joined the Navy. Because I was...
Oh, man, I thought you said the biggest shit. I said, I thought it was about change. You're talking about his bowel movement? Okay.
We ain't shit.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No,
I'm
it's
sorry.
fine. That could change some things. But... But I think, that, because where I was doing, where I was living, it was just like, nah, can't be doing this. And like, I didn't know what the fuck to do. Like, people that are close to me, like, you should have just kept pursuing comedy. And I'm like, yeah, but I need something like, for sure at this point. Like, I'm sleeping in a loft. Like, nah. And then ever since creating a family, like everything is just geared around that. That's where all the changes come from, is with that, to make that as smooth as possible for everybody. I don't know if smooth is the best word, but I think you know what I mean. Like, good?
Mm-hmm. I'll say my desire for change came. I've said it frequently, is when Ava arrived, I said, "Oh shit got to change." And I think even then too, when I went driving, the desire behind driving had everything to do with wanting to provide a better life for her, and it just made me want to push for better and more. Even the ways that we approach this podcast is for the desire to want better and more, because I'm sitting here spacing out and zoning out the fact that I remember us being in this garage 3 or 4 years ago.
In that hot ass sun.
Yeah, and it sounded completely different, and using some makeshift mic setup, and now like to hear you guys clearly and kind of have the experience now that we didn't have then is beautiful to see. So that desire for change prompted this growth.
I think one day we're gonna come film in here just for fun,
just to do it.
And be like, hey, man, you gonna go to that fucking garage?
I said, yeah, and the Tesla robots are gonna carry the equipment. Ain't that a...
Hell no, we're gonna get 5 of them and be like, hey, you stand there and record from that angle and make sure you move and shit.
He don't even have a camera. The camera's gonna be installed and shit, and like,
damn, man,
16K.
I'm a piece of shit.
That's how much they cost?
No, I'm talking about that. That's the resolution, nigga. By that time,
because I was like, so you saying the robot just gonna be Puerto Rican?
Okay. Okay. Can you share a pivotal moment that led you to start over, and more importantly, what fears did you face during the transition, and how did you overcome
them? For me, it was a moment where I had to really begin to tackle my depression and my grief over my grandparents. That sparked me to change. And I had to prepare myself mentally, and I kind of like flipped a switch to trying to live a life they'd be proud of, instead of living and mourning and like missing them. I try to live a life they'd be proud of. And I just remember, I remember my wife, man, she really hurt my feelings that night. But she said shit that needed to be said. And she was like, would your grandparents be proud of you right now? And then that really forced me to take inventory of how I was living and what I was doing. And it forced me to change.
Yeah, that's I'm almost, it feels like what I said. Was it this? Yeah, same thing with my job. Like, that was a big change for me, because like I said, I was comfy, man. And that was like, I was trying to come in at the same rate and try to strong arm my way in. And they was like, nigga, we ain't paying you that. So I was like, I'm about to take a pay cut, like with a family.
Yeah.
But I kind of knew that was a better option. So it was like one of those things where you're like, all right, you gotta leave this comfort shit and just eat this shit. Work a different schedule. You're gonna not see your family for a little bit. It is what it is. But the outcome is 1,000 times better because I looked at what we gain out of it. So that's what kind of drove me, is like, all right, fuck it. I don't know what we're going into. This shit might fail. Who knows? But at the end of the day, everything about it turns out to be better, because even if this does fold, like, my resume is different. The things I've learned here is different. The way I'm going to maneuver and like handle myself from now on is different. Like, I'm not going in any place making them feel as if they have the upper hand on me. It's like, that shit's over. It's like, I know what the fuck I bring to the table. And if you guys want to play that game, that's fine. I'll go to another place. You just lose me. Not a big deal. So it's like all of that shit changed me and my perspective on who the fuck I am by just making this leap. Because I was like, I told you, I thought I was retiring at that fucking farm. But some said, nah, nigga, you gotta level up. So
double up.
Because I wasn't moving up. There was nothing changing at the funny farm. So
Now they want you back.
they can't afford me.
That's a flex. That's a flex. I think a pivotal moment besides the kid having a kid and getting ready to provide. I think it was just wanting to do better and want better for myself. Was, I think, health reasons. Like when you go to a doctor and the doctor kind of presents some scenarios if you continue down a certain trajectory, and you go, you know what, that's the time, and when it's time to change how you view what you've been doing, and realize that what you've been doing isn't healthy. And a lot of times with me, because I'm such a lover of like shit like pizza, it can knock you off course. But what keeps you going is just knowing that, you know, you're gonna have days where you stumble, but being able to go in and push yourself, even when you've had days where you weren't your greatest, just the fact that you went in and did it at all. It was a lot of the kind of like the silver lining of it all. I remember when I fucking got injured, I felt like shit, and I remember I had to take a break from working out, and that shit put me in like a downward spiral, because you start realizing that, like, you realize you lost your momentum or progression because you got caught up in something else. And I was just so down on myself because I allowed myself to get injured. Is how I looked at it. Like, you let yourself get injured because you're over here fucking trying to be Mr. Big Bad in the gym, and you lose sight of what you were trying to do it for, because you were trying to get stronger and buffer. That's why, like me, shout out to Joseph.
Body Babatino.
He'll tell me certain things. He'll be like, dude, I need you to lift more weight. And I'll tell him, like, hey, man, like, I get it. But if like my body's telling me you can't push it, I will not push it, because I just know I learned last time not listening and trying to go harder that I ended up hurting myself. So
I've definitely been there, but nope.
You know what's funny is I learned that shit in boot camp, and like my I don't know, the drill sergeants learned that with me in real time, because they were beating the shit out of us, and I was like, I can't do any more push-ups, dog. Like, I'm trying, and I'm drenched in sweat, and I'm just, he's like, Ellis, you better hurry up. And I'm like, this is all I got. And like, he just like looked at me and went, yeah, that's all he's got. And like walked up, and I was like, I guess if you're honest. I learned that shit. The body is only going to do what the fuck the body's going to do.
Hey, at some point, that's it.
How did your relationships influence your decision to reinvent yourself?
100%.
Because family is different.
100%. Because they were the motivation for the change.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like, it's a little depressing to say when I hear it because it's like, I should be able to make this change for myself. But
you're not in hindsight like that, though.
Yeah.
And then it's also the motivating factor because
I want to see my kid grow.
Yeah, you want to see them. You want to be here to see them get older.
Because Joseph asked me the other day, or he asked me yesterday. I said, I said, honestly, bro, I said, I want to be around to see my grandkids. That's where I'm at. Because my daughter keep talking about kids. The way she talks, she about to have 25 of them. So I want to be around to see my grandkids. So,
just to be able to be around to see them grow up. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm saying, yeah, family is to me is what that, but outside of that, I don't know. I don't know if there's much outside of that besides self, but that's outside, right?
Yeah.
So I'm not like aiming to be better than nobody or nothing like that. It's just, like you said, you want to be there and be the best you can be for them. Yeah. Like I was trying to think of like people outside and I'm like, nah.
So what would you say your practical steps did you take to initiate this new chapter?
Practical steps? Well, I'm working on some stuff. Working out is going to be a little more.
Come join me in the gym.
I'm not going to the gym, nigga. That's not my thing. But I got workout methods. No, I remember those days. If I was going to get a contract, maybe. But like, yeah, I got to do shit like that. So it's like I got a lot to work on, I think. But other than that, it's just get my ass up and making no excuses.
I want to let you know now, if you drink that beet shit, don't be alarmed by the piss being pink
I thought you were going to say doo-doo because I was like, if I got doo-doo more, my nigga, then I already do. Never mind.
No.
I was going to put too much
colors.
out there. Oh, the color. Okay. I was like,
because you'll be alarmed by how beet juice and anything beet related will make everything else red.
No, I'll eat beets. Just the pickled ones.
I eat beets too.
Yeah,
but in a different way.
What was the question? I forgot the question.
Bars. See what I did there? 2025 people. It only gets better.
Oh man, I legit forgot the question because I'm laughing.
What practical steps did you take to initiate this new chapter?
Oh, I took it one day at a time. I just tried to be a little bit better. Initially, I tried to be a little bit better, a little bit more financially stable each day. Each.
What steps did you take in that? What was it? Did you said level 4 prestige? What got you there? What motivated that?
Zombies.
Because I was like, God damn, he got to that fast.
Zombies.
Damn, you know what? I know what steps he took. Or at least that other nigga took who was switching.
Oh shit.
But yeah, I just try to I try to be better at something each day. So like now what I'm really working on is trying to be more emotionally available for my child. Because I think that's the hardest part about having the girls, having a daughter. Like it's not the same interaction as you would, I would think, with a son. Like, so I have to be when she comes for me and she wants the nurturing, caring and what like that, that's not natural for me. So I'm working on trying to be a little more comfortable in that area. Like I can play, Tickle Monster and all that all day, but like when she wants to like that, because like last night she's like, Dad, I just want to cuddle with you. I was like, oh well, I want to cuddle with your mama, but okay. But
Oh, I love the cuddles. Those are fun.
You hear that, Robinson kids? Just a cuddle.
Oh, you talking about getting jumped on?
38, 39-minute mark. You see cuddling? No punch to the nuts.
Oh, that's yeah.
No dead I want.
Hey, well, there's no cuddling right now.
Nuggies, you got chicken nuggies.
Why not?
Because the nuts.
Oh, that's right.
And yeah, that's why. To jump on the nuts. Well, you're like, hey, I'm not a stepping stool. Get
Or
the fuck out.
they stomp a mud hole
Oh yeah.
with them hard-ass shoes.
I be laughing when Amanda's sitting there and she's like, oh, don't get off your dad. Get off your dad.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's too late.
It's there.
I'm already crying.
It's already happened.
There's already tears.
I get a lot of front tucks and handstands to the nuts. Like
Check this out. Did you know I have Amazon Prime?
Yeah.
You know how I got Amazon Prime?
Ava?
Alaric.
Oh,
He signed up for it?
Yeah.
How?
that's funny.
The TV and has the fire shit.
Uh-huh.
So one day I got a charge on my but it was supposed to be a deactivated card, right?
Yeah.
I look back, it was like, no, you got charged for $14.99. Nigga, you have Prime for the next however many days. I was like, motherfucker. Thanks, Alaric.
What do you want to watch?
I don't know, but I've been watching Cross or Alex Cross. I said, well, I guess I'm here now. I said, I'm gonna use Prime in the next few days.
Yeah.
Like, take advantage of my Prime membership. I was like, motherfucker, like, I was like, this isn't right. What does it mean I have Prime?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I mean, that's why I swear by Apple now. Because we have all Apple TVs, so like on her TV is her account, and so she can't just go in there and just get random shit. On her iPad, she just can't. It has to be approved. So you're not gonna just be swiping cards. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Swipe or stop swiping.
like, nah.
Well, the kids know how to use Alexa now, so that's scary.
Hey Siri.
I'm gonna start.
No, on the TV,
all day-
it's like,
yeah, yeah.
Alexa, and then I'm like, doom, doom, and I'm like,
I'm gonna start
Oh,
sharing the
shit.
screenshots to the text messages I get now.
Yeah. That's all day.
yeah, I don't.
All day.
I'm not-
Hey,
don't, you guys, don't do that. I just let me be surprised.
No, hey, Kevin, just wait. It's gonna be like, hey Siri, text my dad that I want something from McDonald's for lunch.
And then now I get gifts and shit, random gifts that make no sense. She thinks it's hilarious,
Yeah.
but guess what? Dad's gonna have to laugh too. Dad,
I went through that phase too. I got 20 gifts of Maui and Moana in a row. And she was like, Dad, look. I said, it's not that funny.
It's not fun.
Stop blowing my damn phone up.
That's what I got to do. Yep. Yep.
Stop blowing my phone up.
It's not funny.
Yep. Thanks.
We got sidetracked.
It's
God damn
coming.
it.
It's okay.
It's good. This is good energy. What advice would you give someone struggling with the realities of aging, and what advice would you give someone who was hesitant to make the change with life and a new chapter?
What change are we talking about?
Like career,
Oh, no, don't be
health,
scared. Don't be scared.
personal,
Shit.
Every success started with a risk.
and it doesn't matter how old you are.
I say, shut up and stop being a bitch. It's a blessing to get
Oh,
old.
so you took the Buffalo Wild Wings
Yeah,
approach.
they over here talking about aging. Like, people act like aging's a bad thing. I'm like, that's a blessing, homie. Like, enjoy that.
Yeah, I
Embrace
didn't
that.
think I was supposed to make it to 21. So
Shit, nigga. I thought I was out of here. And then, like, once it hits, you're like, ooh, I probably should make different plans. I should make different plans.
So my current plan was only to 20. Now that I'm at 21, I have to make a new plan.
it's like, so dear diary, it turns out I made it to 30. What do I do now?
Fuck, I only playing this far. But yeah, I think that's
9 years too much. What the fuck do I do now?
yeah, it's
I
Chris
could have
Rock
been
said it well.
saving. I could have been planning. like,
what did Chris Rock say? He was like, 30 is when you hit 30. What it was top 5, that movie top 5. He's like, that's when you decide if you're gonna be homeless or make a career out of you. So yeah, that's a pivotal moment. But yeah, like you said with the changes, it's like you can't change if you don't try.
Yeah,
Yeah,
gotta try.
yeah. So fuck it.
And
Take
the
leap.
thing is, uncertainty is always going to be scary.
Oh yeah.
But as my therapist says, you have to learn to be comfortable in the uncomfortable.
Yeah. I love it.
I have a song where I say, how can you triumph if you never fail?
Huh.
So you gotta, in order to be fucking celebrated or fucking achieve success, you gotta understand what it was to to deal with the failure to get to success. Like,
Yeah.
how could you know joy if you never had pain?
What did Jay say? A loss is not a loss is a lesson.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about like comedy. Like I hate when motherfuckers like I've never bombed, and I'm like, well, you know, you're not good.
Yeah.
Like you're not. You don't even know what it feels like to be bad, and how you maneuver out of that. So
I feel like you got to be able to embrace it and enjoy it. You got to know what the other side is like.
yeah,
You can't be like, oh, well, I've always had good things happen. It's like, well, then how do you?
so when the bad happens, you're gonna fold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're definitely, the yin and yang are definitely needed.
Definitely.
So with that being said, I also wanted to point out that, yes, Des is not present with us today. Again, she will be back soon.
She'll be back here talking her shit.
She is with us here in spirit, and we're with her in spirit.
And no, I don't know who asked, but she's not on the ark.
She'll talk shit when she gets back to that statement. But again, we thank you for rocking with us. We appreciate you. Like, subscribe, share, comment.
All that shit.
Thank you again. Till next time.
Peace.
Sweating. That's a wrap, y'all. That's how she wrote. So make sure you click like, subscribe. Tune in. We on all streaming platforms. So until next time, we'll holla at you.